take note of what I have to say.
It may be an RPG, but Arx Fatalis is a far cry from the Japanese RPGs that inundate the PS2. This is a first-person dungeon crawl that has more in common with Morrowind or the old-school Ultima Underworld game.
The god of destruction is about to...
Arx Fatalis actually began life as a PC game in 2002, which is why everything looks a little, well, outdated. None of the characters are going to win any beauty contests. Okay, I know that's just his sort, but wow, I did not need to see that. Cover up, man. You play a mysterious warrior who wakes up in a goblin prison with no memory of who you are or what you're doing there.
If you can't remember your name, you better keep this one. It means he who has no name in a foreign tongue.
It may be just as well, because the world you're stuck in is a bit of a nightmare.
Well, then tell me about this place.
Well, this here is a bar. Folks come in here to drink and complain.
The sun went out years ago, so everyone lives underground with the goblins and trolls.
Shada, we got him!
No, it doesn't make sense, but it explains why you spend so much time spelunking. In order to find out more about yourself, you'll have to interact with many of the underground races. You can befriend a troll.
You want to be friend?
Run errands for pushy kings.
Seems I can't escape being drawn into these events.
Or my favorite, make the goblin lords babble in unison. Okay. When diplomacy fails, you'll have to resort to good old-fashioned violence. Depending on how you build up your character, you can be a burly hack and slasher, or fry your enemies with a magic missile. Magic takes a bit of practice. Spells are cast using the analog stick to draw runes in the air, sort of like a special move in Street Fighter. Whew. Nothing like an open fire in a methane-filled sewer. Open fires are important in Arx Fatalis, because you need to do some cooking now and then. Check this out. Flour plus water equals dough, plus fire equals bread. Prefer some meat in your diet? Fry up a mess of sizzling puppy ribs. The freedom to play around with stuff is one of the best things about Arx Fatalis. You can make potions, forge and repair weapons, toss around anything that's not nailed down. Something tells me this deck isn't regulation.
You not now!
Arx Fatalis is one of the best dungeon crawls around. Don't expect a Final Fantasy clone, just a long, complex, and exceptionally well-done PC-style RPG.
Damn you!
A 4 out of 5.
You know why gray goblins have mustaches? To remind them of their mothers! That's funny. Not kill me!